what it really means to be a designer and what it means to tap into your creativeness and just overall like new self. My name is Stone Reynolds, and I was one of the very few Ramblers back in 2021, before we had this space here. My role as a mentor, I essentially helped out the new incoming Ramblers with finalizing their brand, but also helping them out in terms of like how to curate garments that they've once or never really attempted to do, showing them the ropes when it came to like presenting the brand, coming up with a personal story, and even helping them pitch ideas as to what they can do to elevate their brand. Through this process, we go through a 6-week trial where we sit down with fellow Ramblers and we talk about what it means to run a brand, looking at it from different aspects, from the creative process. Overall, we're giving new incomers the opportunity to experience what it's like to be within the fashion world and just make them feel included within this beautiful world that we have. Incoming Ramblers that we often have come from places where opportunities aren't as large or as vast or as accessible, even from areas where they're not really seeing a whole lot and just not really given a chance to grow. With this program, we really do offer that a way that shows them that there's more to life than just the 9 to 5 or just working in school or whatever it is. We want you to just get away from it all and put your mind to the paper and just manifest into something great. So with Rambler Studios first starting out in Amsterdam, we were given the opportunity to spread across the likes of Berlin and even New York. And Hammery Street Settlement does a fantastic job of creating a safe space for incoming Ramblers through Design Your Life as well as life coaching. With Design Your Life, you're given the ability to not only create your dream garment, but just seeing the intricacies of just constructing the garment and tearing down, but also rebuilding and just being so resourceful in the materials that you create. And it's not so much about the end result, but more so about the process and the journey that you go through by constructing such a piece or such a garment.
And so he just told me to come check out Rambler Studios and that what they were doing was just awesome. And so I had to just see it for myself. And so when I came here, exactly what he said was true. And so I've just been kind of designing, and Rambler Studios has been helping me kind of discover my passion more and also give me the technical skills to actually carry it out. And so, yeah, I think that's how we're gonna do it.
And just tapping into so many different minds and just seeing how we all come as one was probably the most beautiful experience. Coming from like visiting Chanel and seeing how they operate as not just a business, but also as a family too. And then the most pivotal moment was the fashion show where they finally got to showcase their pieces, from the personal projects to the tote bags and even them walking in their own personal projects. It was a very full circle moment, not for them, but also for me, and having that real like moment to shine.
I learned how to express myself better. I learned that being closed off is not always the best thing. You have to speak to people and you have to, gain a lot of confidence.
Fashion design is more than just the clothes. I mean, you're designing a language. You're creating a form of communication between people that speaks before words even get the chance to, So I think that I know that I'm in the right place, and I'm just gonna see where it takes me.
The way I just see my future is just being my highest self and just reaching my potential and doing my best.
I'm really proud of all of them and how far they've come. And I'm glad that they're still here now, you know, doing it. And my biggest wish for these young students, well, those that like to sew and want to be the designer, because that's what they're all gonna do, you know, they're gonna walk that line.
I grew not just as a designer and as a creative, but also as a person. And with Ramblers as a whole, I feel like it does such a beautiful job of breaking out that inner shell in you and just making you see a whole new different light that you didn't even know you had, you know, inner potential that is just bound to just come out.